A very interesting topic, the power of poultry. When we say poultry, what comes to our mind? Chicken, eggs, maybe turkey, and a host of poultry related birds. But it also brings to our mind a very interesting part, a very important part of food, which is proteins. Poultry means proteins. When we were in school, we had a topic called balanced diet, and it gave us a very nice picture of a plate which had a lot of millets, it had greens, it had fruits, vegetables, a glass of milk, eggs, and a piece of chicken. So we came to know that a balanced diet consists of all this. But more importantly, teachers taught us that it means that our body gets carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, etc. That learning stayed at the back of the mind as we moved forward in life. And then other things like our careers, raising families, and a rat race to success, all that came to the top of the mind. But in the past 10 years or a decade or so, this aspect of health, healthy foods, and what we consume, whether it is good for our health, what is good, what is not good, has all come back in the form of a big buzzword called nutrition. So in the last decade or so, we started getting more aware about what we eat, what we consume, and how does it impact our health. We're still trying to find out, but we have now a lot of experts who can throw light on this aspect of nutrition. And alongside with this, there were several surveys that were conducted, and it was found that we as a society or as a country are not really eating right. The right kind of food, the right quantity of food, the right kind of nutrition which is required for our age, for our work styles, for our deficiencies, and also for our propensity towards lifestyle diseases. It is reported that approximately 65 to 70% of Indians are protein deficient. Is this a myth or is it true? We have a panel of experts who are going to talk to us today in detail about this particular aspect of protein. So this deficiency, such a huge deficiency of protein amongst our population, is very surprising. More surprising because India is the fourth largest producer of poultry in the world. It's also the third largest producer of eggs in the world. Both these, chicken meat as well as eggs, are very high source of protein in our system. Yet, in our knowledge, our understanding of the connect between protein and the health of the condition and health of our body is very limited. As we rise from the ashes of COVID and as we rebuild our nation, our economy, our health, our well-being, it is my considered opinion that we will need as much muscle power as we would need mental power and fortitude. This is required to meet the challenges ahead of us. So we thought that a good understanding about protein insufficiency, about what protein does to our body, what are the best sources of protein, and how poultry is a powerful source of protein. We have invited 3 speakers to give us a talk on these aspects of nutrition. Friends, I now have the pleasure of introducing our first speaker, Dr. Kamna Desai. Dr. Kamna Desai is a clinical dietitian and she is a public health nutritionist. In fact, Dr. Kamna Desai is very popular amongst the marathon runners and joggers of our country. She is a hydration and nutrition expert on marathons. Dr. Kamna Desai writes extensively on the subjects of nutrition and public health in various newspapers and health magazines. May I now request Dr. Kamna Desai to make her presentation. Over to you, Dr. Kamna Desai.